We gonna go in both spots and see if we can find anything good, all right? Really, 85. Yo, these joints right here, freshly reduced. Ooh, hold on, wait. All right, so what is good, everybody? Listen, it's your boy B-Boat RC back with yet another video today. Listen, we on the move, as y'all can see. Now, first off, I gotta thank the Finesse gang. Those who get here early, drop a like, subscribe, leave a comment on the video. Listen, you might just see your name up here around the screen with me. Now, while the Finesse gang is scrolling, today we got early heat on the way. A giveaway for y'all as well this week, another one. We had a crazy packed touchdown from, well, you'll see. Some real futuristic footwear have touched down in the stew, and we're gonna talk about those today too. Now, since we're waiting on that early heat pack to land, and I'm actually currently driving, I've been seeing people kind of hit on some good shoes out at Ross and Burlington, and I don't remember the last time I did a Ross or Burlington or like sneaker shoe hunt video. So today we're gonna do a little bit of that. We're gonna see if on a random whim, on a random weekday, can we get lucky, all right? The total shoes in the studio bounty is still out. No one got the correct number. We're gonna talk more about it, but I'm just letting y'all know now. The prize is still up for grabs. If you can tell me exactly how many shoes are in the studio, you're gonna get a free pack from Simple, but we're gonna talk more about that later. Now, for right now, let me go ahead and drive because I don't wanna crash my car. And people don't know how to drive, especially when it's 93 degrees. Yes, 93 degrees outside. Nah, I'm sweating inside because I had to turn my AC down to talk to y'all. So make sure y'all drop a like on this vid, sub if you haven't already, and finesse the bell. Finesse gang, I really do appreciate you, but I gotta get you up off the screen. All right, listen, the targets have been located. They are right in front of me, but again, we gotta make sure we are driving, we're driving with this big ass camera, man. I can't really say safely or responsibly. I mean, I'm being as responsible as possible, all right? All right, y'all, so like I was saying, we have arrived at the location, and look how perfect this is, okay? Burlington, right here, blam. And then if you just wanna Ross it real quick, blam, Ross is also here. So listen, what we gonna do is, I'm gonna go ahead and switch over to the incognito camera, which is now the phone, all right? We gonna go in both spots and see if we can find anything good, all right? All right, y'all, so listen, we made it, boom, size 7. We got the whole wall to look through. First things first, give me some dunks. Actually, these ain't regular dunks. I forgot exactly which dunks these are, but they got these for small sizes. They got these joints. I'm pretty sure these was like the Adidas Infinity. It's that new Adidas Infinity model. What is these? These joints right here, freshly reduced, $27.99, bruh. $30 shoes, bro. Some more Dons shocks, but super small pair of shocks. Good shocks though. Some random KDs. Ralph Samson's up here. Some Pumas. I feel like these joints came and went, bro. I remember when they first had these come out, these Climate Cools, came and went, bro. The Foam Runner, the Yeezy Stimulus, listen, they ain't work for these. Hey, not bad pull. We actually have some D&8s. I mean, these is a newer Nike model, I ain't gonna lie. As far as the price though, 70. I don't know, I'm pretty sure retail on these is at least 180, 190, 70. That ain't bad. For the Hoka people out there, they do got the Hokas. They actually had some better Hokas than this last time it came. I just wasn't recording, but they got a few pair of these. Now listen, we finally found the Jumpman logo, but was these the Zions or the Lucas? I'm not exactly sure. But this is the one and only Jordan. Now, we didn't get the size 18 and 17 yet. They might have one back there, but this is the only Jordan symbol we've seen so far. Okay, we have made it to Yacht Gang, size 11. All right, it's been looking pretty slim. I really ain't being seen too much of nothing. And these ain't even an 11. Wait, this is an 11. This don't look like an 11. But we do got some Forces, okay? Finally something regular. 60 bucks. That ain't a bad pair of Forces. And for 60, that ain't bad. And we got these, the highlighter joints, the Sharpie joints, some Air Max 1s. 70 bucks. Got the suede on the toe, as y'all can see. Nah, I thought we might have some Birks, but no, we got some Woodstocks. I ain't gonna lie to y'all, I'm looking around. Usually when we hit Yacht Gang, especially these size right here, 13 and up, when we see, oh, there you go. I'm telling you, bro, every time you hit 13 up, you're gonna see something funny. Now, this is a size 17. We got a size 17 Jordan 2 here, and if you want these, you say 83. That's a random ass price, Ross. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. 83? Couldn't have been 80 or 85. Yo. Hey, listen, bro. We gotta stop, bro. What are these, bro? Big dump trucks right here, all right? Big dump trucks right here. Y'all gotta tell me in the comments. I don't know, who are these for? I felt like if I was working on equipment, I wouldn't have the cat kicks on, but y'all, you know, you tell me. The Caterpillar 3s get you right. I ain't gonna lie, one day, I should have got a pair when they had the good pairs in, but one day, I need to give me some Hokas or some Ons or something, bro. All right, I'm falling into the hype, but it seems like the hype is real on them, but yeah, another pair of Hokas. Okay, we do actually have a real pair of Birks. size 13 for 60 camo Birks. If these were like a regular color, like a beige or a navy blue or a gray, I ain't gonna lie, I probably would try these on. And then up here, I think this is probably the biggest shoe they got. 70 bucks. Pair of KDs, bruh. Size 18, dog. Just for size comparison, I am size 12 yacht gang. Damn, that shit don't look that big next to my shoe, ain't gonna lie. Hold on, let me do it like that, all right? Now y'all really see what's going on. I think these might came share of KD's feet, I ain't gonna lie. All right, look at this switch up. Look at this switch up real quick. Sponge. These, nah, these. Yeah, nah, the star tongue is crazy work, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I mean, y'all tell me y'all can rate 1 out of 10, bro. SpongeBob, Patrick's, or the Off-Whites. I mean, really, we ain't worried about those, bro. Y'all see it. All right, y'all, listen, we still deal hunting, okay? Ross came up with nothing, all right? But this camera not wide, bro. That's the only thing about the phone cam. It's not wide. I gotta go like this. Listen, Burlington, all right? That's the next spot we hit. All right, so we pulling up men's shoes, Burlington, and I ain't gonna lie to y'all. Usually when I come here, it ain't too much heat, bro. I mean, they got the Monarchs for you, all right? I know Father's Day passed, but if you need the Monarchs 11.5, they got you. I usually don't have a lot of luck. I mean, we got some exhales. 40 bucks, Puma exhale. That's actually good. Got them goddamn Wolverines for the toe if you need them. For the real woodworkers right there. Pause, by the way, on that. Pause. Ooh, hold on. Wait. Okay. We got a pair of social status pennies right here. I mean, no box, but 70 bucks for these? Retail I know was high. Retail on these was like 190 or 2. Social status pennies for 70 bucks with the laces, no box? Yeah, this is probably gonna be the best find today. I ain't gonna lie to you. And that's the crazy thing too about these stores. Like, you just never know. Like, we just walk around, boom. Like, technically, I probably should grab these for the whatnot for somebody, cause I know somebody gonna want them. But I might leave it for somebody else to find, okay? And I'm talking to y'all, but of course we going through the racks, and like I said, man, I have another one. More. Now this is only a size 4.5 though, but we do got some more social status pennies. Size 4.5, and these do have the switchable swoosh, and these actually come with all the swooshes as well. So no box, but you still get all the pieces with them. Like I said, bro, penny pack, 4.5, and then we had a couple 9s at 8.5. The penny pack, 60 bucks each. That ain't bad. And listen, Reebok, I love y'all, but now we know what these supposed to look like, right? These the 6090s, bro. The Reebok 6090s right here. All right, cool. All right, thank you. All right, y'all, so the winner this week, okay? We had Burlington, we got Ross back there, but today, Burlington had the better shoe, bro. Burlington had the better one. And listen, y'all can see through the bag. I already know what it is. Listen, I want to try and find something for the whatnot, okay? Like I said, I got another idea for a video revolving around Ross and Burlington, but for today, listen, we got one shoe. We're gonna take that one. It is 90 plus degrees today. It's humid. I want to get back in the stew. I want some AC. Give me a second. We're gonna be right back, okay? And we are properly back in the stew, all right? Now, as y'all can see, listen, we still got the early heat today that, you know, one of my favorite Jordans ever, period, is in the studio early today, and we got that Nike shoe from the future. And I guess we're gonna start with these, which was a random Nike restock cop. And you know, I'm gonna remind you, listen, make sure you drop that like, finesse the bell, and sub up if you haven't already. What are you doing? Listen, we have to please the algorithm gods, all right? Like I said, listen, this first box right here was a Nike sneakers restock cop. Out of nowhere, a real and true delayed W right here. Y'all see the box, okay? The Kobe box, all over black, that black Mamba print going all around, the gold Nike hits. And I was actually able to get these in my size 12, and I've never owned these before, at least not in this specific colorway. Nike just dropping more and more Infinity Stones. We got all the KDs last year. We getting Kobe after Kobe. They throwing some LeBrons here and there, but yo, I was not expecting to hit on these on that restock. And if we get the left shoe out, I mean, you actually, this one, it does matter to get both shoes out. Like I said, we ain't gonna spend a lot of time today, but I gotta appreciate those retail delayed dubs, okay? The What the Kobe 8, an insane pair of Kobe's right here. Even with the Nike from the Mamba Curios, I still got my Mamba Curios downstairs and a couple different sets of extra laces. So yo, salute to Nike. I would say Nike basketball specifically, but there have been so many good retros dropping the last couple years, and it seemed like they're doing them the right way. And yes, bland. What the Kobe 8 straight off that sneakers app, all right? Up next in this box right here, we got something pretty crazy. And yes, I did have to chill in this unboxing because I wanted to try these out right here. Now, once we get the box open, y'all see this logo looking a little different. And trust me, they were wrapped real nice, but I had to take them out the wrapping. But then you see that logo right there. Y'all see that little Nike logo, the Hyperice logo, size large, 10 to 12. Was checking through the inbox and saw that I missed an email about these right here. And luckily, I was still able to get a pair in to at least show y'all. As you can see on the tag, this is the Hyperboot by Nike and Hyperice. And I got a ton of B-roll so y'all can see the unboxing experience. When you get the shoes in, they come nice and wrapped up. And this is real crazy tech right here. We really moving into the future with these. These is crazy in a lot of ways. This is an insane looking shoe right here, I can't lie. Now these do come with a box with a charger, of course, 2 USB-C cables, the power brick, the adapters. You also get a manual and a quick start guide, and of course y'all know I read through the entire English part of that manual. Didn't just go ahead and take out the quick start guide and try them out. And yo, let me tell you, you know when you go to the mall, or I mean maybe when you used to go to the mall, because at this point, you know, the mall is kind of like an endangered species depending on where you at. And you would see those black massage chairs, like that's what these are, but for your feet. Because these are like a warm up and recovery like athlete shoe. Now I'm just dadding out here, okay? I'm in the office, I'm in the stew. So as far as me resting my feet, listen, I just came from walking around the swim meet, all right? 90+ degree weather, maybe running around the mall, running around the city. That's usually all the running I be doing. But yo, I tried these on, and these literally compress your feet. They heat your feet, almost like a massage. Now they don't have a vibrate feature yet. I'll check in with Hyperice and see when they get the vibration for the feet. Pause if I need to pause that. And of course, you notice this huge outsole in these. Of course, has to fit a lot of the tech in these joints. But as y'all can see, and no, I didn't take the plastic off of these. Listen, I haven't even taken the plastic off my TV that's been back here for years. If you know, you know. But you got the power compression and the heat controls. The play and pause button is to start or stop your session. And then of course, to charge the shoe itself, you do have a USB-C plug-in for your shoes. Yes, USB-C straight to the heel, all right? And listen, when you turn them on, hold on, you're gonna hear it. Listen. That's the Normatec bladders inside trying to compress my foot, which isn't in there right now. But it feels like the shoe is inflating and deflating, inflating and deflating. And at the same time, it's heating your feet and your ankles. And there's 3 levels of heat and compression. You can adjust them however you want. I even went ahead and hooked up the apps to these joints, so you can customize it from there too. I mean, these joints are still searching for my feet. Y'all been hearing them searching, like they're puffed. It's hard to see right now, but these joints are puffed up. Hold on, you'll hear the noise. Listen, let me turn it off. Listen. And then listen, if I want to turn back on, I just go ahead and do this. Like I said, I've tried these joints on when I'm just sitting at my desk working, and these are pretty crazy. Of course, you're definitely gonna be paying for the tech with these joints. But as far as sneakers go, we rarely get some crazy new tech as far as shoes go. And this Hyperice and Nike Hyperboot, listen, you got these joints on. First off, you stepping in the massage chairs. The massage chair 7s right here. But it also feels like you stepping in the future, I ain't gonna lie. And listen, bro, this ain't hashtag ad. They just sent these joints over and was like, yo, check them out, so bland. The Nike and Hyperice Hyperboot. I bet y'all won't think I was about to pull these out that box. Were you? Next box we got here, listen, the early heat. And I'll be telling y'all every time, if y'all want to get in on these giveaways, bro, use the link down below. You guys get $15 off your first cop and whatnot. I know y'all see me live giving away these shoes week after week. Well, not exactly week after week, but y'all be seeing me give these shits away, all right? This shoe right here is probably in my top 5 Jordan, probably in my top 3 Jordans. And I ain't gonna lie, I had it at #1 for a while. I might have changed my opinion a little bit. Regardless though, I knew that I had to have this shoe this year. My 07 pairs, my old pairs have fallen apart. And there is one thing that's a little bit weird with this pair, in my opinion at least, and I might need the OG's help with these joints right here. Listen, get the box out of here. We do not need that. It's time, bro. And the funny thing about these shoes right here is that these didn't hit the streets early for a little while. I feel like shoes be hitting the streets 3 months early, 2 months early. It took these joints right here a little while to finally hit the stew, but they are here. These are, of course, dropping later this month. And I mean, the shoe, you already know what it is. As soon as you see that back there, you already know what time it is, bruh. I ain't gonna lie, the suede is goddamn. It's like rubbing off on the toe. Pause. I'm gonna have to get the lint roller for these joints, but yo, the shape. Yo, the shape is looking kinda, the toe bar's looking kinda nice on these joints, bruh. Now, y'all already know what we gotta do. Listen, we gotta free the tongue on these, bro. We gotta free these joints. When these come out the factory, they are tied up tight. At least for right now, we're gonna go ahead and free up the straps on these. Listen, the Chanel patch, the embossed 23 on the straps. Listen, it can only be one shoe. I mean, The Aqua 8s touching down. Yo, just like them great 5s, yo, these, these is hitting. Hold on, let me get these is hitting, okay? Definitely one of my top shoes for July off rip. And I ain't gonna lie, the gray, yo, OGs, y'all gonna have to help me. Was it really this light? Like, I was Googling. I was doing my Googles trying to figure out, yo, the gray on these just looks way lighter than we've seen before. So OGs out there, I'm gonna need y'all's help. From what I saw, the OG pairs from 93, the gray was darker than this, like slightly darker. Not even slightly darker, they just look darker than this. And listen, I did see it too. As soon as the pictures came out, and these people was like, yo, I don't really like the gray, I ain't gonna cop. Listen, if these is anything like them playoff 8s, these joints right here is out of here. And yeah, I'm gonna need to hit both of these with the lint roller. Hey, this is the first look. We gotta do it right, okay? Zoom it in, okay? The people gotta see them. I wanna say these are dropping on July 19th, and y'all already know the review will be coming out very, very soon. Like, I'm gonna try for Friday or Saturday soon on these, because we will be doing the giveaway on a pair of these joints. Try to lock someone in for a pair of these on release day. And hey, this might just be another one of those shoes where, hey, the 07 might have just been it, yo. I rarely ever like a retro more than the OG form of the shoe. And these do have a little bit of glitter. The glitter ain't as crazy as on the, what was it, 2016 pair? Damn, 2016? It don't seem like the Aquas dropped that long ago, but yeah, 9 years ago. We wait for new Aquas for 9 years, bro. But like I was saying, the 07s were just that all black Aqua 8, and I ain't gonna lie, I might like that still better than these. That might be my one problem with this shoe, is that gray. Now, as y'all can see, I'm still gonna cop because these shit still look magnificent, okay? I'm gonna just let y'all get close up one more time, because y'all know the review is on the way, so y'all can just witness greatness once again. I had to free the tongue real quick because these joints was choked up. Super hairy Chanel patch on these right here. Y'all scream at me down below in the comments, is this a must cop for July? I feel like some people might stutter step and they might miss on them, but I'm telling you right now, do what you need to do to get your pair, all right? Make sure you drop a like on this vid, sub if you haven't already, and finesse the bell as well. Be looking out for the review on these coming very, very soon, all right? Now, I got more stuff I need to go work on. So, y'all enjoy the rest of your day, your night, wherever the case may be. Listen, I hope you're doing well. Much love, all right? Peace.
Only time I seen a lake was watching Ricky. Okay, bro, them sleeping with them sticks is Ziggy sticky. We brought magic to the stoop, cause it get tricky. At the violate the strip, you come and give me.